So the cure for cancer may already exist. Don't worry. I'm not here to convince you of some conspiracy where hidden away in a deep, dark laboratory under lock and key, there exists a magical potion that can somehow miraculously cure the more than 200 diseases we currently term as cancer. No. I'm trying to suggest that perhaps many treatments for many cancers may already exist in the form of the thousands of pharmaceuticals which are currently prescribed to treat other illnesses. In DCU, we've developed a cell model in the laboratory that mimics prostate cancer progression. What we found from this cell model is that there's a significantly increased expression of one of these ion channels in the advanced stage cancer compared to pre-treatment. The interesting thing about this channel is there are already a group of pharmaceutical drugs that specifically target it.
How do you think a surgeon goes about removing a tumour from your brain? Well, first they have to remove all the hair and skin and skull, and now they're looking at your brain. And they know there's a tumour there, but they can't really see it. So what does the surgeon do? Believe it or not, they take their finger and they have a poke around trying to find the right spot to cut out. Tumours are stiffer than the surrounding healthy tissue, and the surgeon takes advantage of this by using a technique called palpation. My research involves creating stiffness maps of the brain using a special kind of ultrasound called a shear wave.
In 1942, a cruciverbalist saved the lives of around 21 million people. And they did it with a crossword puzzle. Because that's what a cruciverbalist does. They make crossword puzzles. And in 1942, British intelligence decided to use a crossword puzzle as a test in order to find and recruit talented code breakers to Bletchley Park. And now we're designing digital assessments that use virtual realities and simulations. And now we think that we can design tests and assessments better than any crossword puzzle from 1942. But when a cruciverbalist is making a crossword puzzle, they have rules to help them. We don't have those rules in the field of digital assessment. We just think we do. Finding out those rules is the goal of my PhD.
The fourth industrial revolution should be a revolution of values. Time for some new pair of runners, specially customized for me. Oh good, I had to wait for a month for delivery. 48% of the world customers are waiting impatiently for their customized products. My research is focused on developing industrial communication protocols which are fast, reliable, and deterministic. I'm using retransmissions, reliable broadcasting, scheduling, and short data packets at a higher data rates. The key outcomes are 99.99% reliability and sub-millisecond latency at a high determinism.
Extra, extra, read all about it. There's a new superhero coming to town. However, unlike the Avengers, my superhero is not a human, but rather a battery. But unlike most superheroes, my batteries will be extra special because they will ultimately be as small as a grain of sand. Now, they often say that good things come in small packages, and this rings true for my batteries, because even though they're quite small, they're going to hold huge amounts of power. So much so that they can power portable and small sensors. So powering small sensors is the main application for my project, as I'm helping to realize an amazing concept where all the devices and machines that we use can talk to each other. This is called the Internet of Things. The applications for this concept are limitless.
People who have a fear of public speaking tend to avoid it. And this can have a significant impact on their success in education and industry, because almost every profession requires public speaking. I have developed a digital system for public speaking that allows people to practice at home, in private, and most importantly, receive real-time feedback on their speaking performance. The system is multimodal. This means it uses a sensor to detect multiple speaking modes in the speaker, such as their eye contact, voice, gestures, body pose, and facial expressions.
Autonomous or self-driving car is becoming a reality sooner than you think. In my research, I focus on pedestrian detection, which is one of the most safety-critical applications on autonomous car. The constraint of the system is not just about the accuracy, but also the real-time processing speed, and of course, energy efficiency.
By the end of this talk, 750 babies will be born, with as many as half of those mothers experiencing birth trauma. These horror stories, coupled with my own fear of childbirth, led to me trying out pregnancy yoga classes to alleviate my fear. I went from utter terror of childbirth to a calm, intervention-free, natural birth, all through yoga. My experience convinced me the power of yoga to eliminate fear, reduce stress, and promote and support natural birth.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the winner of Researchfest 2019 is Debbie O'Reilly from DCU. Congratulations. Well done, well done, well done. Are you shocked?
Yes. Oh my God, because I thought everybody was brilliant. I really didn't think I was up there at all. Thank you so much. Thank you.